Roger Burkhart serves as President and Chief Operating Officer of Ingres Corporation. Mr. Burkhart joined Ingres from the New York Stock Exchange.
During the 1970s, companies actually had to write their own database software and incur the full cost for every new project. However, about 30 years ago, companies like Ingres pioneered the relational database market and funded this innovation through license fees from a large number of companies. As a result, we had great innovation in the 1980s and early 1990s, and this reduced the cost of providing those capabilities. Ingres is running mission-critical workloads at the hub of today's economy, from production lines through transportation systems to large-scale financial transactions. Our customers have relied on Ingres for many years, and they know that it's a totally reliable enterprise-class platform. Ingres is providing a broader range of open-source solutions by looking at where customers are actually investing in new projects. A major investment area is business intelligence, and Ingres has collaborated with some key strategic partners to bring business intelligence solutions with all the benefits of that open-source business model, so lowering the total cost of delivery while enabling customers to drive their top-line growth through improved decision-making abilities.
The partnership with Ingres really involves two pieces. The first is a technology agreement whereby we are doing joint development of the code, and we're also doing joint product releases and roadmap planning together. So to give you an example of that, the Datalegro engineers contribute code to Ingres under the Ingres community process. And secondly, the engineers on both sides work together to bring new features to market so that we can iterate both the Ingres database and the Datalegro MPP software to bring new features to market very, very quickly. The second piece to the agreement is really all around the go-to-market theme. Ingres and Datalegro jointly work in the field to take this optimized solution to market.
So Business Objects look at a number of different open source database vendors. We decided to work with Ingres really because of their proven technology. We found that there are a number of applications out there that run on Ingres who've decided to standardize on Business Objects, and so it made sense for us technologically to work with Ingres.
Today, license fees have skyrocketed, and they're no longer in line with the value that customers are receiving. In many cases, customers running old versions of database software because they just don't need the very latest features, which add a lot of complexity to their operation. So we have an imbalance between the value that's being delivered and the payment, particularly for these large upfront license fees. Companies are spending 75% of their budgets just keeping the lights on and find it difficult to fund innovation that will drive their revenue and profitability because of these large upfront fees, which are not aligned with the value their projects are delivering. Ingres' business open source model restores balance to the value proposition. There are no large upfront license fees, just an annual subscription that is typically similar to the maintenance fee that customers have paid in the traditional model. And this drives a much lower total cost of ownership. The open source model also enables dramatic improvements in innovation and speed to market. The GPL licensing framework allows rapid collaboration between technology companies and their customers, and so Ingres has been able to bring new products to market in a 6-month time frame, such as Project Icebreaker and the real-time version of Ingres.
Customers benefit from the Ingres Datalegro alliance because Datalegro has essentially taken the Ingres RDBMS. It's a very robust open source database. We've been able to optimize it for usage in the multi-terabyte data analytics space. We've been able to take Ingres and optimize it with all of the other components of the IT infrastructure, therefore giving customers a very packaged product that addresses the high-end data analytics market. We've been able to leverage the Ingres development teams that have been in place for many years, and in fact, when we started the business, we actually did have a look at some of the other open source offerings in the marketplace, one being Postgres, but found that Ingres was a far better solution for us as an embedded database to address the needs of the high-end data warehousing market.
Two customer benefits as far as why we partner with Ingres. The first one is in terms of product scalability. We find that the Ingres product will scale not just to hundreds, but of thousands of users, especially for our larger customers in government and financial services and retail, where product scalability is most important to us. We partner with Ingres. Product scalability really means peace of mind. The other reason is in terms of total cost of ownership. I run the mid-market division at Business Objects, where we find that for mid-sized companies, while return on investment is important, total cost of ownership is even more important. Because of the open source nature of Ingres and what they're able to provide, they offer a much lower total cost of ownership, which is a huge benefit to our mid-sized customers.
Ingres has formed strategic partners with some of the largest systems integrators because our customers are looking to those integrators to provide solutions with open source components. Ingres has been integrated into top-to-bottom open source stacks in major e-commerce and financial services firms through our partnership with these major integrators. The integrators are also taking responsibility for running infrastructure for many major firms, and they like the open source model because it allows them to drive down the costs of the service that they provide to their end customers. Ingres is uniquely positioned to deliver real value to our customers through innovative open source solutions. We're building on proven enterprise-class technology and a world-class support organization, and we're delivering innovation in response to our customers' needs through partnerships with industry-leading players and a world-class team.
Ingres, the open source model you want, the enterprise strength you need.